Hamas is expected to release 33 hostages during the first phase of the emerging ceasefire agreement being finalized by negotiators in Doha. Two Israeli officials said the first positive sign in months that a truce in the Israel-Hamas war may be in sight. Officials have expressed cautious optimism that a deal could soon be announced to halt 15 months of fighting that has destabilized the Middle East and devastated Gaza, allow for more aid into the besieged Palestinian enclave, and ensure the return of dozens of hostages held by the Hamas since its attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. Hamas and its allies still hold 94 of the 251 hostages taken from Israel, including at least 34 of whom are dead. According to the Israeli government, Israel believes that most of the 33 hostages to be released in the first phase of the deal are alive, a senior Israeli official told reporters on Monday. But the bodies of dead captives will also likely be among their released. The first phase would take place over the initial 42-day ceasefire. The senior Israeli official said the parties appear to be on the verge of an agreement and that Israel is prepared to immediately implement the deal once it has been inked. US President Joe Biden expressed similar optimism in a speech on Monday, focused on foreign policy, saying the United States was pressing hard to close this deal. The deal we have structured would be free the hostages, halt the fighting, provide security to Israel, and allow us significantly surge humanitarian assistance to the Palestinians who suffered terribly in the war that Hamas started. They have been through hell, Biden said. Meanwhile, President-elect Donald Trump told Newsmax that his understanding is that there has been a handshake and they are getting it finished. Trump's incoming special envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, previously told reporters he was working alongside Biden administration official during the negotiations and hoped to get a temporary ceasefire deal enacted before Trump's inauguration on Monday. A diplomat close to the negotiations told CNN a final round of proximity talk to finalize any issues was scheduled to take place in Doha on Tuesday. The same day, some of the hostages' families have been invited to meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, according to the Hostages and Missing Families Forum. On Tuesday, protesters formed a human chain outside the Israeli parliament, also known as the Knesset, to demand the release of all remaining hostages held in Gaza. Many have had large banners with the names and faces of the captives alongside the word "Don't lie" and "Don't leave me behind." One demonstrator, Shay, said the family members held in Gaza had been released in a previous ceasefire and hostages deal in November 2023, while another, her cousin, have been killed in the Hamas captivity in the enclave. "From my family, I know how it is and when someone comes back alive on a deal," she said. "We are not going to let go for any one of them. We want all of them back home. And it sounds like there is a chance right now, but we can't let it go until we see stepping here in Israel." Quadra Affairs, the head of the Palestinian Commission for Detainees and Ex-Detainees, told CNN on Monday that he was traveling to Doha to advise negotiators on the list of detainees to be released in the event the deal materializes.